Bronzer is a really great way to add dimension and warmth back into the face when you're doing makeup, and it can make a pretty big difference in the final look, but it can be a little bit tricky to learn. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you everything I know about bronzer, so let's get into it. Bronzer adds depth back into the face by being kind of like a warmer version of skin tones. It's meant to mimic that sort of sun-kissed tan kind of look you get in the summer. Now there are 3 common formulas: creams, liquids, and powders. Creams can be really good if you have dry skin or if you just prefer a more wet product over a powder. Now with liquids can also give you sort of a skin-like finish, and they also work pretty well for dry skin. Now when it comes to powders can kind of give you that kind of airbrush, diffused sort of effect. And personally, as someone with oily skin, I do love a combination of a cream and a powder. Since bronzers are meant to add warmth back to the skin, they're normally a warmer undertone, but as time progresses, I've been seeing a lot of brands expand past only having bronzers with like a warm red orange undertone. I've been seeing some neutrals, some goldens. Now very briefly, I'm going to talk about contour. Just because I don't really use it, bronzer just sort of works for me, so I don't really see a point in introducing like another product to literally just buy. Now you might see people using bronzer and contour like interchangeably, but they do have different purposes. So a bronzer, like I said, warm, depth. Contour is also going to do that depth, but it's sort of trying to mimic like a shadow. So contours are normally cool toned. Now there are 2 techniques that are pretty common when it comes to applying your bronzer and the placement and the blending techniques. First one is the 3 method. So in this method, you literally just do your bronzer in a 3 on each side of your face for the perimeter. Now for the sun kiss method, this is sort of like where your sun would hit your skin, where you would kind of tan first. So your forehead, your cheeks, your nose, maybe even your chin if you're feeling crazy. Now personally, I like to do the perimeter of my face, and I like to do sort of a nose contour but with bronzer. Sometimes I bring my bronzer to my eyelids, but a lot of the times I sort of like bring my bronzer down from my forehead just because I don't like when my forehead looks too bright. But yes, that's everything I know about bronzers. I really hope this video was kind of informative and helpful, and I do plan on being more consistent with this channel. So let me know in the comments what sort of videos you guys want to see from me. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.